gentlemen, what's going on? It's your boy Mills from Mill City Boxing, home of the high level pro boxing media, the Fighters and Trainers channel, and most importantly, the People's channel. And we got here lightweight contender Lucas Bahdi from Canada, man. How we doing? It's been a minute. It's been a little bit, huh?
It has, man. We're doing
Lots have
great, bro.
changed.
Absolutely, absolutely, for the better.
Yeah. Well, congratulations on your signing with Jake Paul. Congratulations on your win last week. Um, let's get right into the signage and how that kind of went about and talk about like training camp leading up to your last fight last week.
It's been good, man. It's been good. We just signed an extension to our deal, so I'll be around for a while, man. And they're doing great things for me. I just fought in the title eliminator against former world champion Roger Gutierrez. I just fought in the title eliminator. 12 round fight. My first
Hmm.
12 rounder went all 12. Almost had him out of there. Put him down pretty hard, and
Dropped them. Yeah,
yeah, I think in the sixth round, it was right at the bell, so I didn't. He had a full minute to recover. He's lucky. He's lucky because he was hurt real bad. Um, but yeah, man, that's it, bro. Number one contender spot now. We want Davis, man. We want the best.
it's crazy because smash a like button, ladies and gentlemen, as well. While coming into the room, if you guys don't know Lucas Body, he just had a great fight with former champion yesterday, and um, put him in that WBA, number one contention spot, right?
Yeah, exactly.
For Tank Davis. And, at once upon a time, I know you and Kid Austin, you guys, he's had like the number two spot, correct?
Yeah, he had that for a while.
Right, right. And now you guys are like neck and neck. And it's crazy because I know that you guys were going through some negotiations once upon a time. He said this, you said that. Now we got Javante Tank Davis fighting your promoter Jake Paul. I like what you said at the end of the fight. Don't beat him up too badly because I want to get the shot. I mean, how is that all wrapped around your head now that you got MVP Promotions has almost two shots with Tank Davis? What do you think about it?
It makes the fight easier to get to be made now. Now that he's doing this exhibition fight with Jake, it
Hmm.
makes it puts me in a better position. Puts me in a much better position to get that fight.
How so? How do you feel like you feel like you have a better position before on all the other contenders?
Absolutely, because Jake's crossing that bridge. They're working together. It's just an easier fight to get made now.
So tell me, what did you learn about yourself going 12 rounds last week?
Um, that it's nothing to worry about. I mean, I can do 12 rounds any day of the week. Once you get it done the first time, it's never gonna be an issue in the future. You know what I mean? I'm
Right.
always in great shape, man. I'm always training, uh, and I always come prepared. So now that I do it once, it's uh, it's easy work now. It's easy work now.
I like it. Who do you feel like is next? I mean, what are those possibilities for you to now that you're the number one? Is it that you guys were gonna be fighting for the eliminator? Was that a title eliminator right there? That
That
was
was the title eliminator. That was the title eliminator.
okay.
Yeah. So now I don't really know what. I just gotta rest up right now and heal up. Fuck, my whole body's sore. 12 rounds. He's a good puncher, man. He was punching hard. Um, it was a good fight, man. It was a really good experience for me. He's one of those guys. He's a vet, right? He knows how to survive. Um, I think after I dropped him, I basically took right over the fight because he was having a pretty decent round that round, and then boom, I fucking nailed him with that shot.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, it was a great experience for me. You know, I keep learning, man. I'm still getting better. Every fight, I think I show a little bit something, something that I never pulled out before, and I think people are really getting to see, like, what kind of skill set I have. I'm not just a puncher. I can box with anybody.
Yeah, because your first time going 12 rounds, you learn something about yourself leading up to your next, training camp. What things that you would like to really implement into your next fight, going to your next 12 rounder. I mean, you could like kind of break that down a little bit more, but in the same time, um, talk about yourself among some of these other, champions as well that wouldn't mind, being positioned where you're at.
Yeah, I mean, WBO is vacant. WBC is Shakur. Um, IBF is Maratala. There's lots of great fights to be made. I'm top five in the IBF. We'll see where the rankings go next month. I think this win should push me up in all of them. So we'll see. We're not just stuck on the WBA. Um, we'll see. I'll let my management kind of do their thing. Let my promoter do their thing. I'm ready to fight whoever. I come prepared. I know what I got to do to beat these guys. So I let them handle the business side, and then I take care of the fight.
What separates you from all the other champions?
I got I got I got all the tools to beat all of them. Do you know what I mean? I got the balls. I got the power. I got the boxing IQ. I got the boxing ability. I got the reflexes. I got the full package, man. And I'm telling you right now, they're gonna find out if they don't already realize what I'm about. I'm gonna be beating all of them. Mark my words.
Tell me how does your fellow Canadians, how do they feel about the guy? You're like their guy, right? In boxing. Tell me, have you felt that?
Yeah, I think so. I think most of them realize.
Yeah.
Yeah,
How have you been able to endure that as well?
honestly, bro, I just nothing really to I don't get too high on myself. I just do my thing, man, and I stay working hard.
Yeah, absolutely. Who do you feel like is the weakest link out of all the champions?
They're all very difficult fights. Um, all the champions right now, they're all such different fights. You know what I mean? Like Tanks, that one hitter, fucking banger. He sets you up, counters you. You got Shakur, just a master class boxer, and you got Muratala. He's a great puncher, both hands, and I don't think he does anything like spectacular, but he does everything very solid. And he's strong, and I think he's a monster at 135. He's a big boy. So they're all very different fights, very different styles. Like, it's hard to compare them, man. I think they're all very difficult, but hittable is beatable, and I think I'm that guy to take care of business.
Mm, I like it. I like it. What do you feel like? What style fits your style the best for as far as crowd pleasing when it comes to some of these matchups for yourself?
I mean, punchers, punchers, because people know, I got big balls and I'm very tough and I could bang as well. So I think that's more the crowd pleasing. But they're all like, no one's a runner. So as long as they're not running, it's gonna be entertaining.
Who possesses the do you feel like the toughest challenge out of the champions? Shakur, Tank, Mortataya.
I don't know. I don't know. What do you think? Which one do you think's the toughest fight for me? I don't know.
I don't know, man. I mean, they like you said, they all have their challenges. You know, like their specific challenges. I mean, they all give you two different things. You know what I mean? I mean, how do you feel like you would do with Shakur? Do you feel like you would be able to touch him?
How do I think I'll do with Shakur?
Yeah, how do you feel like you do with Shakur? Do you feel like how do you feel like you do with slick southpaws like that? I mean, have you been in the ring with somebody like Shakur?
Yeah, I've been in the ring with like Keyshawn. Obviously he's not a southpaw, but
Right, right.
I don't. I do fine with them. I could box with anybody, bro. And it just really depends on like when he fought Zepeda, he didn't respect Zepeda's power.
Right.
I think he'll have to respect my power. I don't think he'll have a choice. Um, so that might be an interesting fight. He's hard, man. He's a tough, tough, tough guy to hit, especially clean. So you kind of just got to break anything you hit, you know.
I mean, do you feel like he would fight you differently than Cepeda would? How he did with Cepeda? I mean, like you
I think
said,
I
his
think he
punches weren't necessarily so solid.
Yeah, I mean he fought Zepeda, fuck man, like toe to toe. He never ran, never really
He even
backed
hung
up
out on the
much.
ropes.
He sat right there and banged them.
Hmm.
He did that to prove a point, though. He did that to prove a point. I don't think he's gonna keep doing that because he got hit more than he normally does, and obviously he doesn't like getting hit.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think he just did that just for that fight to really prove a point. But he did prove a point, man. He stood right there, man. He did what no one really expected him to do.
And then you have Tank that's fast, explosive, and super underrated when it comes down to boxing IQ. What do you
Yep.
think about what do you think about Tank and yeah, what do you think about Tank?
You got to be super super cautious, um, but at the same time he could be outworked. Um, I mean, look what what's his name did with them last fight there. Uh,
Lamont
Lamont Roach.
Roach?
He was countering, he was hitting the body. No one really hits Tank's body. No one really tries to hit his body, and I think that played a big factor in the fight. He had a great game plan, and he stuck to it, and he was very focused.
Right.
So yeah, I think yeah. Look, Tank's not untouchable, and we obviously seen that, right? No one's untouchable.
Right.
Everyone's got weaknesses and that something that could turn the fight around, right? Like, and I got the power. Tank's got to respect it. Man, I think that's a great matchup for me.
Now, what do you think about Lamont Roach in the same token? Like a lot of people are, just due to the draw itself and the way the performance was. I mean, I don't know. You tell me. How do you feel like? Do you feel like Lamont should have won? Do you feel like you like the draw? Do you feel like Tank should have won the fight? I mean, what do you think about that first fight?
Oh, Lamont definitely should have won the fight. Lamont definitely should have won the fight, especially because of the knee. That's a fucking knockdown. Can't be making up rules on the go. Um, but yeah, I think I think if they fought again, it would probably go very similar. Be a very close fight.
Mm, yeah, man. Uh, Tell me, do you feel like you'll be fighting on the undercard of their fight?
Of who? Tank and Jake?
Yeah.
I think there's a good possibility. There's a good possibility. We'll see how my body feels in the next. a week or so, because it's a quick fucking turnaround, man. It's like 11 weeks away, 10 weeks away.
Oh wow, yeah, it is pretty
Yeah,
soon.
it's
Yeah.
it's 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 a quick turnaround. As
Yep.
much as I love to, I could just got to make sure
You get
I'm
cleared.
100%. I'm 100% healthy. My body's feeling good,
100.
because I don't
percent
want to rush into it. This is probably the biggest fight of my career. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. But I'm optimistic, man. I'm ready. If the opportunity is there, I'll be ready.
What's your thoughts on some of these, MVPs matchmaking per se?
The matchmaking is it's very tough matchmaking. You're gonna fight hard every fight, guaranteed. But it's amazing for the fans. I mean, if you look at the fights that happened on Friday and Saturday, they were fucking exciting fights, man. Crazy fights, some big knockouts. Yeah, like I don't know if you watched any of them, but they were fucking good
Yeah,
fights,
I
man.
did. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
some
watched.
really
I
good
we I
fights.
even watched the undercards, the cards, the prelims. I watched Jermaine Ortiz's third round stoppage, and then I watched the whole card.
Yeah, yeah, some good action.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Um, so yeah, so what do you like? Obviously, the exhibition. I mean, you was talking about, hey, it's a good chance that Jake could toss you a layup off of this. Um, that would actually be huge, just for that to happen. And Netflix, what do you think about Netflix alone coming into this boxing game?
I love it. I love it because everyone's got Netflix. Everyone's got Netflix, So and it also, I think it brings you know a more diverse crowd to watching these fights. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Gives
Mm-hmm.
everyone the opportunity to watch it for free if they got a Netflix account, which most people do.
Right, right, 100%. um what fight would you would like next?
I honestly haven't even thought about it. I really haven't. I've been really busy just getting home with the family and trying to relax. I haven't been able to yet, but I haven't thought about it yet, brother. I don't even know yet. We'll see. We'll see.
Right. What do you think about Floyd Schofield? And what about if you think you could fight him next?
I think it's a possibility. I think there's lots of possibilities, though. Um, yeah, I know. I know people are saying he's talking some shit. He's talking some shit. Little boy's gonna get slapped. But that's business, bro. I'm not worried about it.
What's he saying? What's he saying? Talk to me.
I
You
don't know.
see, you seen his story?
His story.
Yeah, yeah. You didn't see his story, what he said about you in his story?
Oh yeah, someone sent it to me. Said something about he's gonna spit in my corner or something.
Mm,
Is that what he said?
I don't think he said that. Or did he say that?
He said something like that. He said something like that. I don't know.
That's nasty work.
I don't fucking pay attention to
That's
it, man.
nasty work. And then they said that
Yeah,
you
like
was ducking him. They were saying that,
oh,
remember?
bro, you know how many people are here saying I'm ducking them, bro? Like, oh
Yeah.
my god, I got all these guys. Oh, yo, why don't we fight? Why don't we fight? You're ducking. You're ducking. Bro, if I had to fight everyone that called me up, want to fight me.
Really?
But at the end of the day, I'm looking for the big fights. I'm not looking to fight these fucking guys for nothing. I'm looking for the big fights. We're number one contender for a reason.
And he's number two, correct?
Who? Oh, Schofield. Yeah, yeah.
Right. So I mean, obviously, the people gonna want to see the one and two obviously fight. What do you think about his last performance with Tevin Farmer?
Hats off to him. Hats off to him.
Up
Definitely.
to that, I mean, he was gonna fight Shakur Stevenson, so his name got a buzz. His name got a buzz. He got numbers on the internet for sure. I mean, you don't feel like that's like one of the bigger fights, that could be happening until like that Tank Davis fight or the other champions per se? If you couldn't get a champion, how about that? If you couldn't get a champion,
Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. It's definitely, like I said, it's definitely a possibility. Um, but when you're sitting at number one contender, you kind of gotta, you kind of gotta be careful because they might mandate a fight in fucking X amount of weeks. You know what I mean? You just gotta be fucking ready. But at the same time, you don't want to sit the bench. So it's a good position to be in, but it's also a tough position to be in. Because you know
okay,
how these guys work, bro. They wait for you not to be not ready, and then boom, they offer you the fight in 6 8 weeks.
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
And if
No,
you're
yeah,
not ready, you miss
right.
your opportunity.
But you know how it is too. Like when you're in your position, this is a full time job now. Like you number one, you don't want to miss out on an opportunity. You know what I mean? You want to be in the gym all the time.
Saying like I'm injured. Not that I'm injured right now, but
Yeah.
if you're injured, you take a fight, you get injured, and then you get offered the fight, and 8 weeks later, and then you can't take it because you're hurt. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. You got to be careful. Sometimes you got to sit the bench a little bit because the opportunity will come, but you just don't know when it's going to come. Like I said, it's a tough position. You don't want to sit the bench too long, right? But you also want to wait for the right opportunity, the best opportunity for yourself.
How do you feel like that? If that fight was to play out, how do you feel like it would? Who would put the show together? Do you feel like? How long is your contract with Jake?
4 fight deal
Full fight deal.
with
Cool.
with extensions. Yeah, with extensions.
Nice. Nice. Um, and what would it guarantee big fight or something like that?
I mean, nothing's guaranteed. Nothing's guaranteed.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. No, because I'm just and you don't feel like you and Floyd Schofield on like I don't know, on that card would be a big fight?
It'd be a huge fight for sure. For sure.
Hell yeah, right?
Yeah.
That would be dope. That would be that I could see that could possibly happen. You know what I mean? Considering all the matchmaking that Jake's doing, but you saying earlier you don't think he really wants to fight you. Why you say that?
Who Schofield? I wasn't
Yeah.
referring to him. I was referring to just people calling me out.
Oh, okay. Do you
Yeah, yeah.
feel did
I wasn't
did they
referring
send you an
specifically
offer?
to him for this. No, not yet. Not yet.
No,
It's
in the past
in the past. There was definitely talk. It was definitely talk.
negotiations.
Yeah.
Why didn't it work out?
My management takes care of that, brother. I don't know what exactly happened, but obviously, better opportunity was. They took whatever the better opportunity was for me at the time.
What was that opportunity? If you don't
This
mind me
fight here.
asking. This one right here? Okay.
This fight here.
Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Um yeah, man. Yeah, because I know that they were talking about that and they were definitely, mentioning that. I wanted to get you on to I haven't got your response to it, but I appreciate you for filling this in on that, and hopefully that fight could definitely be down the line, and stuff like that. But you were saying that yeah, um when you look at Tank and Jake, you see Lamont Roach, he's talking about he had a rematch clause, and he's talking about possibly legal actions to possibly, I don't know what's going on really in this situation. I kind of want to dissect it a little bit more, but what do you feel about, you're a real boxer, but you're signed to Jake in the same time? So this is like a funny question. What do you think about, Tank being at where he's at, right? But fighting an exhibition fight. Like you see all the backflash Tank's getting off of this. Nobody really talking about the money. Some people are talking about, hey man, this is life changing money, and this could change my life. And then I can go back to probably, fighting some of these other guys. But yeah, what do you think about, him at his prime taking an exhibition at this magnitude?
Um, look, he's a superstar, so at the end of the day, he can do what the fuck he wants. Um, he could always come back to fighting, the champions or whoever. This is probably a once in a lifetime opportunity for him. It's a massive, massive fight. It's the entertainment business. You can't get mad at him. You can't get mad at him. It is what it is.
Right, right. Um, if you don't fight on the card, Lucas, tell me, would you be one of those guys to go to the fight and then, you
For
know,
sure.
kind of like go in the ring after type deal and be like, yo, like, what's going
I'm
on,
number
man?
one.
I'm
Yeah,
knocking on
yeah,
your door. Like, is that something
yeah.
that you would do?
For sure. For sure. Yeah, if I had that opportunity, absolutely. Absolutely. Try to build the fight for myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me, why would Tank want to fight you next, even if that was the case? Do you feel like your name, your promoter, it holds enough weight to get a fight over perhaps Pacquiao, uh, Shakur Stevenson, the rematch of Roach? Yeah, tell me.
It just depends on what, Tank wants to do. Does he want to defend his title against the number one contender, or does he want to just have these celebrity fights? Right? It depends on where he's at in his career. I don't know. He's mentioned retirement. I don't know what he wants to do, but at the end of the day, I got one goal, and that's to take over the lightweight division.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, he signed you for four fights. Hopefully, he throws you, the handoff and says, hey, I got the number one contender. He's right
Exactly.
here. Like, hopefully, he gives
Ex-
it to you like that.
Exactly. The fight could easily be made. Easily be made. That's why I wasn't upset when they announced that. I thought this is great. This is great for me.
Yeah, yeah, because Jake's doing big business with Netflix. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Big negotiations, and he's a promoter. And people don't understand that he's also a promoter. So he's a fighter and he's a promoter. So I mean, you're right. I mean, this as long as the bag is right, as long as they come up with the numbers, Tank could possibly be fighting you after.
Yeah. Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. How does that fight play out, you and Tank?
Depends how beat up he is after Jake is done with him.
Like that? Like that?
We'll see. He's got to get past his next one, right? I mean, you can never
I
look too fast, too past your next opponent, right? But it's a great fight, man. Like I said, he's a counter puncher. He's a thinker in there. He's not very active, so he could be outworked. At the end of the day, I'm gonna have a great game plan and I'm gonna execute.
mm. Then you can knock out Tank?
I think I can knock out anybody.
Mm. Mm. How dangerous do you think he is? Out of all the fighters that you've been able to share the ring with,
He's extremely dangerous, probably the most dangerous.
that excites you?
For sure. For sure. Pressure creates diamonds, brother. You know what I mean? You got to test yourself to see how great you actually are.
Yeah, nah, for sure, for sure. I like this. Tell me, what do you think about just him? You fight at that same weight class as Tank, and when you see Jake Paul, I mean, I remember you guys gave each other daps before you even got into the ring. Do you look at it like how the hell is Tank gonna be able to hurt Jake Paul, or do you think that, or vice versa? Do you look at it like, Jake, this is Tank Davis, right? Like, he means business. He really be putting shit down. So how do you look at it? Like he's what, like almost 200 pounds?
There's such a big fucking size difference, bro. Like, I couldn't imagine fighting a 200 pounder, 200 whatever, 215 pound. I don't know what weight class they're doing this at, by the way. I don't know what their plans are, but bro, getting hit by a fucking cruiserweight, fuck that. That man, that's crazy shit. That's crazy, especially a puncher. Like Jake could crack. He's a strong boy. He's a strong fucking boy.
Hmm.
So I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck they're gonna do, man. That fight's gonna be, it's gonna be entertaining. I'll tell you that for free. That's gonna be entertaining. I'll definitely be there watching.
Do you think it breaks the records of like Mike Tyson and Jake?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think so. I think maybe close, but Tyson just, man, he goes back generations and generations. Tank is present. You know what I'm saying? Everyone and their fucking cousin knows Mike Tyson. I mean, this era, everyone knows Tank. But if you ask a 70-year-old man who Tank Davis is, he's probably not going to know unless he watches boxing. But I
Right.
guarantee he's going to know who Mike Tyson is.
Mm.
And if you ask a 13-year-old kid if he knows Mike Tyson, he's going to know who Mike Tyson is. So he just goes through so many generations of people that I don't think that Davis and Jake is going to beat the numbers that Tyson and Jake did.
Ah,
Does that
okay.
make sense?
No, I hear what you're saying. He does go generations and generations. Like you even have these modern 20-year-olds that they'll go and they'll do research because the name, knockouts sell to anybody. So you got someone like a machine like Mike Tyson, you know, you're gonna bump into the name. You're gonna hear he was the vicious and most baddest man in the planet. And when you hear that baddest man on the planet type shit, no matter how old you are, you go do your research, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
get what you're saying on that. That's different. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. And yeah, it definitely goes back generations and generations for sure. Um, but nevertheless, the social media world is kind of ran by the younger generation as well when it comes to viewerships and whatnot. So it can kind of go a little bit both ways, right? Because the people that are always on their phones, the average Netflix consumer, whatever demographic that is, as far as age is concerned. I mean,
For sure, but Jake takes care of that himself.
mm,
Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like this, like if you go ask a 70-year-old who Jake Paul is, he's probably not gonna know. But if you ask anyone that's 40 and under, they're gonna know who Jake Paul is. So I think he takes care of that age group, that like all those generations, and even the younger generations. So yeah, yeah, Jake's got a bigger following than Tank. He does. He,
mm,
he's he's the man, bro. He's like, for entertainment, he no one tops him for numbers. Can't beat that guy,
mm.
and it's proven.
Yeah, because he's beating Canelo in some of the pay per view events that he's been doing, right?
Yeah,
He's been passing Canelo lately. Um, but what about that? We're saying now that we're saying that, right? What do you think does more numbers, Jake and Tank versus Canelo and Crawford? They're both on Netflix.
Jake, Jake and Tank.
Talk to me. Why you feel that way? Really?
Yeah, yeah, I do, because I think Jake's following is probably the same size as Canelo and Crawford put together.
Mm,
It's true, man. It's true. Numbers don't fucking lie, bro. And that guy pulls in numbers like no one's business.
yeah, it is a numbers game. That's for sure.
Yeah.
That is for sure. What do you think about
Who do
the
you got,
act?
Canelo or Crawford?
It's a great fight, man. It's a great fight. That fight. I have like I'm on that 50-50 wave, and when I say 50-50, it's because I think Crawford's that good. You know, both my favorite fighters. Like
I
both of
know.
them are my favorite fighters, and as a fan, I'm like, damn, I got both of them fighting each other,
I
and
know. I'm fucking excited, bro.
yeah, you give that the as far as a boxing IQ, you gotta admit that they're equally. One thing about Canelo, his IQ super high. Canelo's IQ super. You can say he got flaws with his feet, and I get that, and that's probably the better things that the attribute that benefits Crawford. But we never really see Crawford really fighting behind the back foot. But as a fighter, you should know that just because we haven't seen it, that doesn't mean that it can't happen. The only
Yeah.
thing about it with Charlo, we didn't see him box. He looked limited. He's like
Hmm.
left, right, no combinations. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Left, right,
Canelo
no
cuts off that
combination.
ring. He cuts off that ring very well, and the thing is, if you throw combinations, you're opening yourself up too, right? So you got to be careful. That's the thing is, I think Crawford takes more chances than Canelo, especially where Canelo's at in his career. Crawford really
More
likes to
active.
fight. He likes to fight, and he'll take more chances, which might open up
Where he's
opportunities for
gotten
Canelo.
clipped with smaller opposition.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
That
exactly.
happens with Canelo. It
It
could
might
be
be a
all
different
she
story.
wrote. It could be all she wrote.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean,
But
remember when Mean Machine caught him,
yeah,
bro? Crawford fucking got put down, bro.
mm.
He did. He was hurt. He was hurt real bad, but he recovered well, and he obviously finished the fight.
And
Man, this
his timing is super underrated. Canelo's because Miguel Cotto had great timing. Miguel Cotto had great timing. He timed Miguel Cotto so bad. I lost $300 that night. I'm telling you, he has great timing, and but Crawford got some great timing too. It's gonna be
he's
nice
got
to see them
unbelievable
together.
timing.
Yeah, it's
Unbelievable timing.
yeah, it's because timing beats speed.
Yeah.
Crawford got a lot of speed. I think he got the speed factor in this fight. But this defensive wise, I would have to give it to Canelo. No,
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like
It's
to
tough
beat
to say.
Canelo, you got to be more defensive than him. Or you know what I mean? Because if you look at Bevo, for instance, right, in and out fighter, and even when he came into the ropes, his arms were so long. Canelo was just trying to touch something. You don't know how these judges are scoring those shots, the shots that
Yeah.
land on the arm.
Yeah.
You
I mean,
don't know.
I don't think he's throwing him. I think he's throwing him just to hurt him and
And when that
break
plan
him
don't,
down, right?
and when
But
that plan don't work, but the thing about it is, just Crawford is moving up into this division. That's the difference, though.
yeah, I know. Because if Canelo's
Canelo
getting,
hasn't made nobody go up a division and make them look like 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 invincible. They always are running from him, no matter what. If you're coming into his division, you're gonna be, the prey. You know what I mean? No matter what. That's what it looks like.
yeah, yeah,
That's the
well, that's
history.
the thing. The thing is Canelo can be outboxed.
He can be.
He can be, and we've seen that in the past. But usually it's just a matter of time, and then he catches you. But I think Crawford just got that. He's got that focus that he's not going to lose focus in the later rounds, and he'll be able to outbox him for the majority of the rounds. I I'm edging Crawford in this fight. I am.
Mm.
I am. He's a fucking genius. So is Canelo, but I just think his boxing ability is going to be the difference because he can move.
You can
He's
move.
not flat footed. You know, his distance is incredible. His counter punching is phenomenal. He's got good power, both hands. I know there's and man, Crawford's a big boy, bro. He's a big boy. He's gonna fill out. You're gonna see there's not gonna be much of a size difference when they're both in there. I don't think. I
No,
don't think.
no.
I don't think so.
You don't
I
think
think
you
I
don't think
think
Canelo swells up to like 185?
I think that's what Canelo or Crawford is right now.
Yeah,
I swear, bro. I think Crawford's about 180 right now. So I don't think there'll be more like when they're in the ring more than 10 pounds
difference.
difference. Yeah.
Okay, okay, but yeah, and you know when people look at size, that's one thing, right? But punching power is a different thing.
Yeah.
Canelo was a guy moving up to 160 and making the actual 68 pounders want to box him instead of trying to get him out of there, which is crazy. That's a lot of that's real punching power moving up into the weight class. You know
Yeah,
what I
he's a
mean?
fucking
Which which we have Crawford that did start real late, had 100% KO ratio at 47, and we only got one fight to judge him at 54, and that's it.
true. 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 And it wasn't his best performance.
No,
But
and it doesn't look good when you see, Virgil Ortiz go out there
yeah,
with the same dude and make it look a lot easier. You
yeah,
know,
yeah. But that's the thing. Styles make fights. That just goes to show. You know what I mean? Anyone could beat anyone on any given day. And Styles, man, Styles, A could beat B, but B could beat C, and C can't beat A. It just who knows? Who knows how they're gonna match up, right?
and it's like Mikey Garcia fighting Errol Spence. Like Mikey Garcia was clearly a smaller man than Errol
Yeah,
Spence.
yeah.
If you can't reach the person, you can't reach the person. You know, um, this situation is not like that. Crawford might have the longer arms. It's a little bit different. Oh, I hear you on that. So you got Crawford by decision.
I think so. I think so. I think or a draw. It might even be a fucking draw, and they do it again.
The fucking drawing. They might do it again like that. Huh?
It's a good prediction, no?
what
It's a
fight
good
is?
prediction.
What fight
I'm a,
excites you? What you saying?
I might put money on the draw. It's probably
You
some good odds.
you think so?
It's a
Yeah.
good bet. It's
There
a
probably
good
some.
bet.
There's probably something on there. Yeah. You're right. Yeah. No. Yeah, you're right. Mikey Garcia did go 12 rounds, but Mikey Garcia had a chin and a freak. Not saying that Crawford don't got a chin, but I'm saying Mikey Garcia. Nobody knock out Mikey Garcia. Let's be real.
It's hard to get knockouts at the at that
That
level,
boy
man.
got a granite chin. And very underrated fighter, really with great skills. Um,
Yeah.
what do you think about Virgil and Lubin?
Virgil Ortiz and Lubin, is that set?
Yeah, froze. Mill, ask him about Devin and Norman. No doubt. Salute to everybody in the live. Smash the like button, y'all. Double tap the screen if you are on mobile devices. Appreciate you guys for tapping in as well. Nice. First super chat of the day. Really appreciate that, man. Really appreciate the donations, and I'm definitely gonna get into this super chat in just a second. Salute to everybody on the live as well. I think he probably got a phone call. But appreciate you, Coach Bermudez. Really appreciate you for the $5. Nick Fulton, I don't think you'll ever make it to a 10 round. Okay. Nah, definitely. I'll ask him. Double tap, hit the like button, y'all. Double tap the screen. We're gonna be getting the call-ins as well. Um, I'll start the call-ins right now as well while we get him um situated. Guess they're doing a ticket giveaway. Ring Magazine's doing a ticket giveaway for Terrence and Crawford. I said Terrence and Crawford. Terrence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez. Okay. Okay. See what we got going on here. Let me get the call ins ready for everybody. Okay, y'all. You guys can call in right now. You guys can call in right now on Instagram, Mill City Boxing. Got the call ins right now. Appreciate you, coach. Congrats to Body. Awesome fighter. Would like to see him in there with Kurt Scooby or Armando Martinez. Ra- Robbie's belt. Gonna be vacate. So, who would he like to fight? Salute, salute. What's going on, y'all? Make sure you guys smash the like button. Call-ins are available right now. You guys want to call in? Appreciate you guys. Appreciate the super chats as well. All the donations. Shout out to everybody on the YouTube as well. What's going on, Coach? You know what to do, Mills. What's going on, champ? What's going on? How we doing? Everything good, bro. Everything good. I didn't like some Antonio Tava was saying. Antonio Tava was saying Jake Paul saved Javonte Davis from Freddie Roach. That's some hate speech. That's some hating speech. You're supposed to say that. They are in, boxing is a business now first, before it's a sport second. Everybody going for where the money is. You get what I'm saying? If everybody going for the good fights, why ain't they fighting Supreme Matias in a heartbeat? You know what I'm saying? I hear you on that. Why ain't they doing that? And first and foremost, let's get this shit right. The first time Tank Davis fought Roach, everybody was saying, "Oh, this is a cherry pick. Why would he fight Lomachenko, or why would he fight a better fight?" But they fight to a draw, and then everybody's like, "Oh, Roach did better. He won." First and foremost, if I'm gonna get 200 million, and at the end of the day, you ain't giving guaranteeing me 30 million, why am I supposed to fight you? Like, it gotta make sense. And everything's a business now. Before it's a fight actually. So I don't understand why people mad at it. I mean, if I was Roach, I would just bite down on my chin and move on with my career, because that ship is already sailed. You gotta go do something now. Go do something. Go be your own man and achieve something with you got a little bit fame now. You got a little bit numbers now. So what are you waiting for? If you really can beat somebody at that level, because anytime you fight somebody at that level, it's a life and death fight. People don't understand. Before Hector Luis Garcia, it was a life and death fight. They gave him the fight because of the knockdown. If there was no knockdown, Hector Luis Garcia was walking away with the belt, and he was going to take an L. Nasty. Yeah, and it was still a split decision. So that means even if the knockdown, it could have still went both ways. So at that level, he ain't still done nothing yet. The first time he stepped to that level, he lost to Jamel Herring. The next time he stepped to that level, it was a split decision. He stepped out to Javonte Davis, it was a draw. You get what I'm saying? So bottom line, he got to do something. But we all know at that level, he ain't really got it. You don't really separate himself from the big boys when he steps to that level. He don't do that. He don't do that. So his team knows, he knows himself. Like, I ain't beating nobody. I ain't gonna beat Shakur. I ain't gonna beat Mr. Gary Russo. I ain't gonna beat nobody. So it's like, where do I go from here? I'm stuck in a date. You know what I mean? And the only way he can probably make some good money is to fight Tank Davis. Let's get it real. Yeah. Without Tank Davis, I don't Roach? Roach? I mean, it depends. It depends if Tio. It depends if Tio fights Shakur, because Shakur wouldn't mind running it with Lamont, and I think that's at least 1 point. That's at least 1.5 on the table, at least. Maybe. Mm, hey, hey, let me tell you, Lamont Roach put on the best fight so far. When it comes, he's put on the best fight so far when it comes down to Tank. He has put on the best fight so far when it comes down to Tank. He hit him. He actually hit him with one shot and made him take 2 steps back. Nobody's done that. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's how you feel. You feel. You don't think he's gonna? You don't think he's gonna have math? You don't think he's gonna have more fans? You think he's gonna have less fans? What happens if Tank goes and says, I'm gonna fight Jake Paul, get this bag," and because Lamont has maybe Lamont goes out, fights whoever. I think they got somebody that is in mind and knocks him out and goes for the rematch. After that, maybe he skips him and says, "I'm gonna fight Shakur instead." You think he's gonna lose more fans? You think he gonna lose he gonna lose 100,000 fans, 200,000 fans, and then they're all gonna be his fans back again when he fights Shakur? What do you think's gonna happen? You tell me. You think he's really gonna lose that many fans for real? He got to do something. Don't That's why he got. Remember when Floyd was at the end of his career, and we're like I've been a Miguel Cotto fan since Miguel Cotto was at 140 pounds and he had the braids, right? And I thought they could have fought sooner. Like I felt like he could have fought Cotto earlier, you know? But Cotto was dangerous. He was, and he gave him a good fight. He gave him a good fight. Floyd beat him fair and square, counter punched the shit out of him. But in the same time, I never seen Floyd with a bloody nose like that either. But I mean, yeah, like he could have fought him a little sooner. It was a couple fights that I was like, man, I'd rather him fight Margarito or you know Paul, and he dictated his career. He got a whole bunch of champions, and he deserved to move the way he was moving. But remember that he kind of gave you that the inspect like damn, when's he gonna fight this guy? Like, we waited for that Pacquiao fight for a long ass time. You know what I mean? That was over seasoned. You know what I'm saying? That was over marinated. But how can I really say that when these guys hit those numbers that they hit? You know what I mean? They top the pay-per-view charts all time. You know what I mean? So when it comes down to Tank and Shakur, does he do that? Is that what he's doing with his career? Is he going to top, the Ryan Garcia sales? Is that what he's trying to do? You know what I mean? Is it possible? Is it not possible? Making a move with Jake Paul like this and getting a whole bunch of fans after that, and then fighting a Shakur Stevenson, will those numbers go up? Will Shakur have to thank him after that? Hell yeah. Floyd did the WWE thing too. Floyd did the WWE. Yo, Floyd did the WWE. In the entertainment business, when you get your accolades from boxing and boxing, you fight the best, right? And you got to fight the best, but then at the same time, there's people move differently. You know what I mean? Like, yo, listen, if I can get you in this music video, if I can get, if I can get you to go to, France and start doing training camps over there, get into fashion week, get into content creating space, get into a whole bunch of stuff, you're going to build your resume as a star. You know what I mean? Some people don't reach that. Some people, let's be real, some people don't reach that. Some people got the accolades, right? But they never catapult to superstardom. You know, I'm gonna mention one. Right. Andre Ward, super accomplished. Yep. Was he ever a superstar? Never. Super accomplished. Probably one of the best to ever lace him up. Undefeated. Undefeated. Never reached that status. Yeah. Got some great names in the resume. Was a great fighter. Hall of Fame all day of the week. But and remember, well, he was signed to Jay Prince, Rock Nation, right? Right. Like this shit was supposed to work. It did. Yo, and what was it? Also a silver medalist as well. Yeah, yes, he was a silver medalist. Yeah. I mean, never reached that. Can't. But hey. I can't say that about Roy Jones because I know Roy Jones is a superstar. Yeah. You know what I mean? He crossed that market. The shit talking. You gotta count the shit talking. And Andre Ward, he wasn't a real puncher. He wasn't really like he didn't have like a part of his career that was like devastating. You know what I mean? Like he won his fights, he finessed, he got his wins, but he wasn't no like wow, look at that highlight reel. And everything's about highlight reels if you notice. He had one thing. If he had to go 15, he was gonna go 15. That's one thing about him. He had a great engine. Like that was the only thing about him that was super, super crazy. He ain't gonna get tired. He's gonna fight you from 1 to 12. It's gonna be a high pace fight. He ain't gonna let you off. No, he ain't gonna let you. He ain't gonna let you take some breaks. Nothing. If he gotta go 15 with you, he was ready to go 15. Muslim boxer, what's going on, baby?
Yo, what's good?
How
Yo,
we?
Muslim Buster, I gotta ask you something, bro. What's happening? You legit, but you gotta tell the truth, bro. Did you put hands on that boy, Kev? Because I know you were playing with me. Tell us, bro. No, man, listen. I don't have about the money. No. I'm always speaking the truth, but no, I will say Jake is a. I had to try to put hands on him because Jake, like, is a legit fighter. Like he really gonna throw hands at you. And if you try to just like play around with Jake, you gonna get hurt because he can punch. Like on some real, no bias, no nothing. I'm not in camp with him, so I can care less. But on some real stuff, you can't sleep on Jake. He couldn't possibly knock you out. He hit me one time on some. Oh, I was playing around. And he hit me, and I was like, "Dang, I felt that." Or I'm gonna have to go at him. So like, he a strong white boy.
He a strong white boy. So you couldn't play that defensive game with him. Like, oh, I'm not gonna throw too much. You couldn't.
Nah,
You're gonna get hurt.
Yeah, you gotta tell him hold something. Hold that.
Ha.
And then back off. Like you can. I'm not saying like hey, you gotta go 150% because it's like, oh man, this is challenging. It's on some he not no slouch. You're not just gonna walk over. He can take a punch. He can punch back. He's strong. Wow, hold that. Wow, you know how it is. Hold that. Listen, I done seen Zab give a couple. Hold that. Hold that real quick.
Hold that.
In Vegas. Over that Johnny Taco's gym. Yeah.
You seen a couple hold that's?
Seen a couple hold that. He trying to get slick with it. Hold that real quick.
Boom.
I'm telling you, I learned that from him. I said, hold that. Oh, you want to be slick? Hold that real quick. Hold that. We don't play that. But yeah. No, Jake is a legit, like, he working on what he's supposed to work on. He advancing the way he's supposed to advance. People be expecting because he had that big stage, he's supposed to be this top elite guy. The kid making money. And anybody who is at that stage or anybody who would get that opportunity would do the same thing.
Yeah, nah. I hear you on that. It's
let them pay me and you to do a 200 million. We're getting in there and let them talk about it. So what? Guess what? Me and you gonna be in Puerto Rico somewhere. Crazy, you know what I mean?
for sure.
That's just how it is.
Soup. What's your thoughts on it, man? What's your thoughts on Jake Paul and Javante Davis?
I love it. I think it's great for the coaches, great for the timing. I hope Javante Davis makes a lot of money. I hope Jake Paul makes a lot of money. I hope they put on for the new coach of boxing and have a good time. See, this is what the sport should be about, having fun. If you're not doing what you like to do and having fun, then why are we doing this? If an opportunity comes my way where I can play boxing and still make triple the money for, you know what I'm saying? Why not? Y'all want me to fight a clean, calm, hard fight, dog fight, killer fight for less, for a third of what I'm going to get. You know what I mean? Come on, bro. Killer fought a dog fight, and guess what? Only the people that really close to him know who he really is. 100%. They don't give a dang about him. They don't care. That man was an Olympic gold medalist. He was a top fighter. Beat the dog piss out of Julio Cesar Chavez to the last round. Guess what? Now he barely talk. And who talking about him now? Not saying he's not great, but I'm saying like they don't even mention him. Lower fighters got a bunch of money for it. Now he a millionaire and his children good, his family good. Fans only care about people gonna talk. Listen, opinions are like buttholes. Everybody got one. Simple as that.
What do you? What are you guys expecting in this exhibition anyway?
I don't know. Something crafty. I'm expecting something crafty. I'm looking to see something that we never seen before. Yeah, it's a big fighter versus a little fighter. It's a great fighter versus a superstar. It reminds me almost of Tyson Punch Out. Remember Tyson Punch Out, Little Mac? Little Mac when he was going up against the guys. That's what this fight kind of reminds me of. What was that big dude that Tyson fought? He had passed away from a heart attack. But that's how it's supposed. That's how it's about to look. What was that dude's name? Not Kimbo Slice. It was the other big dude. The one who was like, "You broke it in my nose." From our longest yard. What was that dude's name?
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, from longest yard. Don't know.
From the longest yard. He fought Tyson.
Did he?
I mean, didn't they do an exhibition match?
Oh yeah. They might have did it. I'm not sure if it was Tyson did it.
I believe they did an exhibition match.
Well, that's good.
Muhammad Ali was doing exhibition matches.
Yeah.
He was doing it over in China. Like, come on, man. But now we mad at Jake because he killing the game. They let game time snacks in, though.
Game time snacks.
I go ahead and get off. But man, listen, I always appreciate y'all. Let me hop on, give my little opinion about something.
You already know, man. We really appreciate your insight.
It's gonna end up being some type of Sammy Davis Jr. versus Will Chamberlain,
Oh.
Will Chamberlain, exactly, something like that.
HLD, I'm about to get Rockman on here real quick. I'll get you back on.
Yeah, bring the champion. I ain't even see the champion thing. See, your shit so different than shit than my shit.
Oh yeah, that's messed up, man.
Big, I do look at that, man.
Big Rock in the building. Big Rock.
Yeah, don't take my brother off. Why you take my brother still off? Yeah, still on. Cut that out. Nah, hold that, man. I just said hold that, man. Hold that, too. What's up, Mill City?
What's going on, Rock?
Well, they gonna slam. What's going on, Jack? Nah, I'm missing. Hold on. Can we rewind a little bit? I'm getting tail end up. Y'all got to let me know when y'all doing this, man. We're gonna ask you the same question. So the question is, what do you think and feel about the Javante Davis Jake Paul fight? I think Jake gonna knock him out. Ooh. Oh, see, I just told y'all we're gonna see some shit. Now, how you feel about the whole exhibition match in itself? How you feel about dump truck workers? How you feel about school teachers? How you feel about doctors? How you feel about lawyers? You know what I'm saying? Like, people gotta get them. You can't. Jay-Z said, hey, Zed. Yeah. What Jay-Z said the best? You can't knock the hustle. Can't knock the hustle. Now, how y'all gonna get mad? These men can be out here robbing, killing, stealing, doing any other thing in the world, but they put on entertainment that y'all don't have to watch. But I bet you ain't gonna watch. I bet you ain't gonna tune in. Everybody tuning in, but they all got something to say. Just enjoy the ride. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, like, Tank is a real live dog in this fight, man. Real live. Tank ain't gonna let Jake hit him. Right. And Tank punched like a cruiserweight. Right. Yep.
Like a cruiserweight.
Y'all get caught up on that road stuff if y'all want to. Tank gonna bring that rage for Jake Paul. Ooh. Yeah. I'm with it. Yeah.
What you think about that?
Sometimes. Sometimes finding them bigger guys is much easier for y'all. Yeah. Y'all not gonna let us hit y'all. Y'all gonna get out the way, move ahead, move, get out the way, and then have Jake looking like he exhausted in there. Jake might have took on something that unless they got a knockout penalty or some kind of clause, and Tank really fight this man, he gonna knock Jake out. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first, though. Now hold up. Now listen, them smaller guys can put you spot back a bunch of smaller guys.
He sparred Jake.
You know they can punch. And they do the worst. They do the worst because it's like gnats and they just get in. They get it real fast. And then get out the way. And they don't stay around for no receipt. They ain't waiting for no receipt. They get up out of there. With them. So I'm just telling you, don't be surprised if Jake lands flat out.
Now, Muslim, what do you think about it? What you think about that? My bad.
We gotta take bets. Is he gonna fall frontward or is he gonna fall backward? Let's go get the toll ready. I mean, he gonna have the feet showing. Hey, they might want to put some advertisement on the bottom of them shoes. Oh my God! It might be the snaky leg though. I don't know. It might be the snaky leg. And the referee do this shit like this. It might be that. No, it ain't gonna be that. It ain't gonna be that. Tank, hold on. I'm gonna tell you straight up, right? Tank got that concussive power, right? And now you gotta realize this, right? He's not gonna have to drain himself to make the weight that he normally weighs. So he's actually gonna be stronger than y'all really ever seen him in a fight. And his speed ain't gonna go nowhere. And his speed compared to Jake's, man, you know what it is. Y'all know physics. Last time's acceleration, that's force. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. Get your tickets right now. Get your tickets right now. Don't think this ain't no gimmick.
All right.
Tank is a real live dog in his, and I know one thing. You know, like a lot of guys, like when Tyson fought, remember this, Dad, you gonna know this. Remember this, when Tyson fought Ali, right? No, when Tyson fought Trevor Burbick, he did revenge for Ali. Tank might do the same thing. Tank loves Tyson. He might try to, take it like, let me get my man. Let me get this revenge for my man. The modern day Tyson. Yes. Let me think about this. There's a lot of things y'all got. See what's happening in Mill City side, and before the track, y'all ain't had me on here.
Yeah, we've been missing you. We've been missing you.
Hold on. First of all, we ain't no internet brothers. You know what I'm saying? So y'all can reach me outside the internet. Let me know whatever. So when y'all don't holler, you've been missing me. Because you ain't been missing me, you've been dissing me.
Oh, don't say that. Don't say that.
Listen. If they ain't reaching out to you, boy, what they doing, Mustard? That's right. And guess what? Hold up. Let me ask y'all something. Check this out. This is what I need from y'all. Meal, soup. I need y'all pull up in Baltimore on the 27th for my boy Frank.
Ooh.
What month? September.
The 27th?
He's fighting on the 27th. Y'all got him on, eh? First time. You ain't telling me your fight? I told him. First title shot. So why they acting like they don't know what I'm talking about? It's for a regional title. We trying to get in the top rankings. Why they act like they don't know what I'm talking about then?
Oh, okay. Okay. Who you fighting?
Right. The opponent that was there, unfortunately, his father just passed, so he just switched out. So now we getting another opponent. We should have an opponent very soon. The infamous TBA.
Yeah, this is big.
But if you on the West Coast, we understand. Mill, you got to pull up.
All right.
Okay, Mill.
I got you.
Let's grab some food.
Word.
Yeah, we're gonna grab some food afterwards on Mustard.
I like this. I like this. Damn, brother. So a regional title, huh?
Yes, sir. I like this. You gotta call before you walk.
Yeah.
That's right. You gotta follow in his big brother footsteps. We ain't gonna write no world title. Zab ain't gonna write no world title. Zab took a hellacious body shot from Mickey Ward for the USBA title. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So this ain't no, Rocky, I said Rocky's right there with me. Yeah. Right there. So what you doing, Wilson? That's the way to do it. You gotta go ahead and take them baby steps. And then when you're ready to go, when you're ready to get for that world title, you're gonna take it.
Yeah.
Listen, you ain't gonna go fight for no world title. gonna go take it. Take the title. Take the title.
I like this. Shout out to my guy Jay Leon Love on the live as well. Training Jake Paul for this fight.
We gotta get him on.
Oh no, you don't want to do the debate Rockman versus Jake Leon Love.
Bro, I want to hear this. I want to get out.
All right. Don't suck the smoke. The big debates over here, dog.
Jake Paul, the trainer of Jake Paul. Lego. Wow, look at my slime. What's good, Jake? What's good, baby? How you? I'm nice. Listen. I ain't little no more. What's up? Hold on.
What happened? Something happened. We're gonna start like that? We're gonna start it like this?
Jay. Yeah. Aki, don't do that, Aki. We that ain't fun. I was just joking. Bro. I swear, I was just playing. I don't want no smoke, man. I just wanted to try you real quick. I ain't tried you since I was younger. So you know. Hey, let me say something to you, right? This is what I tell guys, right? Rockman got the gun.
Oh. Yo, that's the same shit that Tank just said to Lamont Roach not too long ago.
What he said?
Lamont Roach wants the rematch. You know, he's a little mad that Jake Paul took that fight from him. And you know, he got the rematch clause. He's taking Tank to court, you know.
What he say?
He's saying you know, he fed him, you know, and now I'm gonna take your food away from your you know, I'm gonna take your snatchies, he said. I'm gonna take your food away from you as well.
I just said that? No.
The rat
We're talking about
it's not fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's what you said.
The rabbit.
Here we go.
Yeah. Did I say rabbit soup? I ain't hear no rabbit. I ain't say nothing about no rabbit.
Yeah. So tell me, what's your thoughts on it though?
When got the gun.
Yeah. Okay.
He know how to shoot.
What? All right, but what's your reaction to that first before we get into this debate?
To what? You can shoot on your phone.
Jay Leon Love, I know you was understanding what Tank's tweet was. So yeah, what's your thoughts on it first? And then Brock can follow through after.
What I've known for a long time is boxing is a business. You feel me? I watch a lot of guys throughout my journey as far as being on the other side and not the fighter. Is where, you know, I watch Canelo leverage something with Jake Paul and get more on the other end. You know what I mean? People know how to use their tools to get what they want out of these games. These fighters are smart now. These fighters use their sense now. You know what I mean? They got a lot of good people around them, and so what I'm trying to say is that your best pulled it. You can't be mad. It's a chess piece. He pulled it. Question, Jillian, I got a question for you. Right off the bat, you know how I do it. Do you think Gervonta Davis can knock Jake Paul out? Oh, most definitely. Most definitely. Listen, listen. One thing about this, bro, it is a very dangerous fight for Jake. Jake can make a mistake and it can be all over. Listen, it don't matter size. How many? Look, we done all knocked down somebody bigger than us. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So size don't matter. You know what I mean? But most of the world don't understand that. This is a very dangerous fight. You got a guy with bricks in both hands, and he's very calculated, strategic about how he does. He don't waste southpaw. Yeah, southpaw, tricky. Hey, we in for something, man. Hey, we in for something. Yeah. About what? So we don't need to debate. We're on the same page.
Oh yeah, no. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. It's gonna get there. Your prediction was that Tank was gonna knock Jake Paul out. So Jay Leon Love, what is your prediction?
Well, if Jay Leon Love is as good as he is, it ain't gonna happen.
Mm.
Yeah, we're gonna train the motherfucker to do right and come out on top. And be careful, because that boy got bricks too.
Debate on Hasim.
No, I understand that, right? What I'm saying is this, right? That wasn't necessarily my prediction. I was just saying that could happen, right? I said that could happen, and Jay said the same thing. So what I'm saying is, like, Tank got defense. Tank. Actually, Tank will look slow compared to Tank. Tank used to punches coming at him at a faster speed because he's fighting lighter guys. So I'm saying his defense gonna be on point like a decimal when he fight Jake because he know he can't get hit by them bricks. We know Jake's strong. We know Jake hit hard, but that's David and Goliath. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing changed. History repeats itself. Don't be. Wait a second, because of Big Rock. Let's go to you. Your timing was great. You wasn't the fastest man, but you had the right timing. So all we gotta do is have our timing together. Timing makes everything in boxing. That's true. That is true.
Talk to him. Preach to him.
The difference is you fighting somebody who used to guys with good speed and got good boxing IQ. You know what I'm saying? Jake ain't been in there with nobody with that IQ. Nobody. Right. In real time. Listen, if this is supposed to be a debate, I think it can't be because we just understand boxing. You know you understand? And we understand what can happen and it's kind of hard. That's what we're speaking about. It's kind of hard to because everything that we're both saying is very likely. It's logical. It's logical, right? So I'm not saying that Jake can't go in there and hurt Tank. You know what I'm saying? If he does, he does. That's okay. That's par for the course. If he can, what I am saying is, I don't think Tank wants to get hit by Jake. Right. If he's smart, of course, he's going to use his ability the correct way. Right. Right. And I think I just think that he can hit Jake. And I've seen Tank put down big heavyweight. I've seen him put down big guys. So I mean, nothing shocking. Nothing. So Jillian, can I ask you, do you know any information about how the weight class go? I do not. They still figuring that out now, so I do not at the moment, but yeah.
With the gloves and everything else as well?
Yeah. I know they still doing their thing with that. So yeah, I can't answer that yet, but I'm just excited, man. It's something fun, bro. You know how you put fantasy fights together? You know, maybe a guy from another weight class. It's one of those, bro. If you look at it like it's a fantasy fight. Fantasy fight. Yeah. You know, and a lot of people don't like it. But the only people that's talking bad is the people that don't make no money. You don't hear Canelo talking bad. You don't hear Anthony Joshua, Usyk. None of the guys is getting the bag. The people that ain't getting the bag, they got something to say about this. Hey, I just say this. Listen, if I put my life, boxing takes years off your life. I don't know how person that has boxed as long as we have that don't feel the effects that the game has given. Yep. So with that being said, why can't these fighters go out here and make the most money possible? Why not? You know what I mean? Now you have to stay in the ice bath and fucking take Advils. Yeah, bro. Hell yeah. They don't know about all that. Man, they don't know about your hands. Your hands get stuck and all that body. Cortisone shot. Yeah. Get stuck. I don't know about that. No, well, I know. Mine are good too. I'm straight. Yeah. Hey, bro, hold on. First off, Big Rock's hands do this. Oh, hell yeah. Rocky. Yo, his hands, yo. Yeah. Hey, Rocky shakes the whole arm. The whole arm. Straight up, bro. Yeah. No, but really, I think Jake Paul is good for boxing. I think that yeah, I think that he bringing a lot. You know, and I mean, on everything, right? On everything, out of everything he's done, I think he's made a monumental step for women's boxing. I think he's done the most for women's boxing, and I think I had off to him, and I'm saying his whole team, you know, because women's boxing, that's big, you know. It's going down. Women's boxing is going down. He kind of brought it back. Yeah, yeah. He kind of brought it back. After the whole Layla, I mean, that was it. Yeah, the whole era of Layla. After that, it started going down. They brought it back. Yeah.
How about the people?
Congratulations to you, Jay Leon, and y'all team. I appreciate it, man. That's definitely what's up. And you know that's good for boxing and for him. And for Jake to be all over the place fighting lightweight, for heavyweight champion, you know what I'm saying? That means, this man really want to bring entertainment. If we right? If people got something to say, just tell them don't watch. Yeah. You don't have to watch. Yeah.
A lot of a lot of people.
Why would you subject me to your comment, right? Well, I'm not coming to your job talking about the way you dump the trash, talking about the way you sweep the sidewalk. So why what I do? But what I say is don't watch. Cut the TV on though. Cut the TV on the channel, but don't watch. You going to you still in it's gonna be plenty of people. They might make some records with it. So there's gonna be plenty of people watching. So if you don't like what you gonna be watching, don't watch. Yeah. If you don't like it, don't watch. Why you even? See, my thing is this: why you even wasting your breath talking about things that you're not interested in? Right. So obviously you're interested in it if you're talking about.
Do you guys think?
Man, listen. The new trend is to hate, bro. That's the thing. It's always been around, but it's the trend now. That ain't nothing new about that. No, like I said, it's just a trend. It ain't no trend. Them hating on us when we fight. No, for sure. No, 100% hate been around forever, man. But what I'm saying is that it's more people hating now over the dumbest shit. Like you said, if you don't like it and you're not interested in it, don't watch. Focus on it. Yeah. Don't watch. Yeah. Don't watch. Close your eyes.
I've been hearing a comment, and it's been going on that a lot of analysts are saying that he possibly lost his competitive spirit taking this type of a fight in his career. What would you guys have to say about that?
Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? This kid been doing this shit his whole fucking life. The goal is to get the biggest thing you can out of it. What's the fuck? Tell me, fuck that. On that question, I want to say this. Let's start comparing his spirit now to when after he gets his check. Let's see. Let's see how he's going to be. Yeah. You talking about take on his competitive spirit? Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah.
I don't understand why.
He holds the WBC, the WBA title.
Hold on, but wait a minute, listen, right? I don't know nobody if all you fought for was trophies, I like to see how many people. I like to see how many people will really be in the boxing game, right? So now we're not just fighting for trophies, right? Now we fighting for money. The object is to get the most money you can. Right? You can. So and actually for the least risk possible, mitigate the risk, maximize the money. Right? So if you can do that, why is everybody talking about questioning your decisions? This man put his life at risk. He got to get in there with Jake. If Jake hit him and hurt him, that's on him.
Boxing's about what you do for me lately, though.
You said what?
Boxing's about what you do for me lately. So if boxing has to wait, if boxing gotta wait for an exhibition, that's what the boxing fans gotta do.
That's not true. That's bullshit. That's not true. Let me tell you why that's not true. Let me give you an example why that's not true. Mike Tyson, right? He just lost his last fight. But if Mike Tyson come out and fight anybody, everybody gonna be jumping all over it. Oh, Tyson great fight. Tyson great fight him. Tyson great fight them. If Tyson and Zab do a whole Brooklyn fight against each other, you think it ain't gonna sell? If Tyson and Shan, if Tyson and me, if Tyson and whoever go fight, Tyson ain't did nothing lately. But guess what? He's still gonna sell it out, and people still gonna watch.
But Tyson is not. He's not a contender right now. Tank Davis is. He's a champion.
That makes it even worse.
He's a champion.
That makes it even worse. That makes it even worse. The hottest name in boxing.
And one of the hottest names in boxing.
So I got a question. I got a question. So wait. What would people? Well, all right. In this case, you're Javante Tank Davis. You got the opportunity to make $100+ million, or you can make maybe 10 in a rematch. In a hard fight. In a hard fight. I mean, it's simple math then. That's not a question. It's simple math. That's a fact. Simple math.
Okay. Okay. What about if? What about if this is a? How about? How about? How about this? How about this?
The haters make it believe it bigger.
No, but check this out. What happens if, say, he does it again with Pacquiao? Right back.
What's wrong with that? Ain't no 150. Hold on, wait. Let's go this. Pacquiao don't deserve that. He don't deserve to get in it.
I mean, he did a great job. He did a great job with Barrios. I thought he won.
Why not? What I want to know is this, right? This is what I want to know.
But it got to be a fight, Jay Leon, or what happens if it's an exhibition again?
Who gives a fuck? Hold on. Answer this, right? In order for these people to get this money, people gotta watch. They're not gonna watch nothing that's not interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So obviously it's something interesting. People are intrigued by the prospect of these two men getting in the ring together. Or wouldn't be no 100 million. So if they can capitalize and monetize this thing, then why not? Please tell me why not. The world is all about monetization. Bro, what the fuck? Everybody else why can't we? Let me ask you something, Neil. Because you seem like you on a hater fence.
Nah, I'm here. I gotta ask the questions that the people want to hear.
I know, but that leans towards you being on a hater fence.
No, that's not what that means at all.
All right, I just said that's the effort. Right?
Yeah.
Let me ask you this: if Tank was to fight Usyk right now, would anybody be saying something?
Yeah, people will be asking why is Tank fighting a heavyweight? Yeah. And he's not fighting his respectable champions that are in his division.
Really? You really think they would be saying that if he was fighting Usyk?
If it was the exhibition, because it has to be, because we know that boxing's not gonna let that happen as far as commission is concerned. So yeah, people would have an issue with it.
But here's the deal. Let me ask you. I asked this yesterday. Since the people are so important and the fans are so important, what the fuck the fans do when these fighters be broke as fuck?
Right. You mentioned this in your story yesterday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like again, it's all about the viewership and the people and satisfying the. But where are these motherfuckers when these boxers ain't got shit? They talking about the next fighter. They ain't worried about us. You know, we use them. All right, now what? So the bottom line is this, right? And it's what it's going to be and it's always going to be. The fighters need to worry about themselves. You have to. They need to worry about themselves and their teams.
Yo, Would the people been mad if you didn't fight Lennox Lewis and you fought Hulk Hogan instead for an exhibition? And you was making that bet, and you was presented, 10 times as much as the Lennox Lewis fight. Let's go. Oh, legend. Let's go. I'm gonna fight all of the toughest and the best fighters. That's crap. Nobody gonna do that. It ain't no fighter that's gonna do that. Say that shit with a straight face, Rock. Huh? Say that shit with a straight face. I can't get no straight in my face like 6 o'clock right now. You know what I'm saying? Right. Ain't nobody gonna do that, man. It's about the bag. And let me tell you why it's about the bag. It's about the bag because most fighters got children, they got moms, they got dads, they got nieces, nephews, they got other people that they take care of. So I'm saying, I know if I go in there with Hogan for rest in peace, for one fight, and I can make more than for 10 Lennox Lewis, why wouldn't I do that? Come on, man. You can't. You gotta give these guys credit, man. You gotta give these guys credit for marketing. You gotta give Jake credit for marketing and being able to sell these fights. He actually coming in the game, giving them boxes more opportunity than they got on their own, and far less difficult fight. So you rather take out that knockout you got with Lennox, right? And just take the Hulk Hogan bag. I got you. Let's go. Let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. Legacy. Legacy. Yeah. Show me the money. That's about money. It's my money, and I need it now. If they gave you a bag, you love boxing, right? Love it. My favorite sport. You love boxing, right? You love reporting. I love it. Going back and forward. So if they gave you 100 million, so you can't go ahead and give me your life. Would you do it? 100 million? Yes. No. 100 million to get off the internet? Yes. What? Now you can't ever get off. Yeah. 100 to get off. To get off, yeah. To get off, yeah. For sure. I'll get off. Forever. I know you will. I'll get off. I'll get it. I'll throw all the electronics in the river. That's what I'm saying. It's about the bag. This is the last video I'm gonna do, y'all. Packing it all up in the bag. No matter what nobody's job is, right? No matter what nobody's job is, right? If you offer enough, talk about no homo stuff like that, but nothing that involves integrity, right? Keep your integrity intact, your dignity intact, and you go as you put the money up, they're gonna take it. So does it all right. Does it destroy the sport? Slightly. No. Slightly. I don't think so. Let's be real. Does it destroy the sport? Right now, I got Rockman saying that if he got that opportunity, he would take that knockout away and take that money instead. And we wouldn't have ever to see that. Boxing would have never been able to see that. Well, I'm Dad. Hold on, let me explain from my point of view. I ain't going to like that. I ain't going trying to get to the Olympics like Zan and Jay Leon. I ain't going, but I had 10 amateur fight. I strictly got in it for the money. That's it. Yeah. So for me to sit there and tell you that I wouldn't have took the money would be disingenuous. That's the only reason why I got into boxing. You was an overachiever. Yeah, I wasn't trying to make the Olympics. I didn't make the Olympics. No, I wasn't trying to do none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I see new kids having all them when they lose at the Olympics or the trials or this and that, they be hurt. You see Shakur, you see Floyd, you see them ready to cry when they don't win gold. could care less about them amateur fights. Okay. This question's for Zab. This question's for Zab. Zab, you do not fight Floyd Mayweather. Instead, you get presented 100 mil to fight The Rock instead. What are you gonna do? You gonna try to bust my nose?
We're gonna postpone Mayweather and
Yeah.
go ahead and take.
We gonna postpone that joint. We're gonna collect that bag real quick.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody gonna not take no 100 mil.
It ain't like the road fight can't happen.
Right.
Let me just go get this dumbass bag and I'll be back.
And that's how people are feeling. People are feeling like it'll never happen.
If I was why?
If it don't happen, if it never happens, so what?
So what? Hold on, Rock. What I'm saying, I'm not saying Roach not a hustler. I'm just saying that if I was in the position of Roach, how I would have equivalated myself. I mean, how I would have made myself a factor. Like, wait a minute. I got next dibs. So, but if you guys, you know what I'm saying, accommodate me, grease me up a little bit, you know, I'll kindly
step aside money.
Ease and quietly step aside and let you guys do your business. I knew that wasn't a real factor, but he could have made it so implemented in that. Like, you know what? Hey guys, guess what? They did accommodate me for my situation. So go ahead, I'm gonna let them proceed on, and then me take going next.
No, I would have did it if I was Roach, son. You know how I would have did it if I was Roach?
What?
I would have said, look, keep your money. I don't need no money from my pocket. But pay me, put me on the undercard, make me the co-main event.
There you go. That's cool. That's cool too.
You know how many people gonna know Roach, and they put him on there, give him a nice fight, make him look good. He stops somebody. Woo! Then you got Tank fight next. Tank and Jake fight next. Man, please. He got 75 to 100 million people watching him at one time. Oh, his profile going up.
And the next,
that's how you do it.
Hey, but listen to this. And then the next president thing. Lamont the other day, he shot in. He said, fuck what you talking about, Corvell, nigga, let's get it in, Floyd. What's up?
Ooh.
He shoot for one, too. That's the same thing. Wouldn't Floyd be the same thing? Retired, coming out of retirement to do what? Yeah, I shoot for that.
Nobody's talking about that.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Nobody's talking about that. Okay, good point. He did shoot for it. He did shoot for it.
New topic. Lamont Roach calls out Floyd Money Mayweather. But remember, Rock, I fought Floyd Pretty Boy Mayweather.
That's the difference.
He just called out Floyd Money Mayweather.
Mm-hmm.
What's that bang, man? What y'all think about Lamont? What y'all think about this? I like it.
So it's the same difference. What's the difference?
What's the difference?
All right.
Different.
But before that, Floyd put out that flyer with Cormel though. What was he thinking?
First and foremost, let me give you this. Give a fuck about your fighter, man. Like, give a fuck about your fighter. This dude got what, 8 fights or something like that? Ain't barely been 8 rounds.
You ain't going against your promoter. Hold on. You ain't going against your promoter.
I ain't got no promoter, baby.
Yeah, boy. And if he's going anywhere, he's going to most valuable promotions.
Take your ego out of it. Take your ego out of this shit and build this kid. Correll can be something special for the sport. Yeah. Let this nigga grow. What you trying to throw? I'll put the money up. Shut up, nigga. Shut up, nigga. Yeah, go ahead. I mean, I'm talking about smart business. And I knew Cornell. Where's your dad? Let your fucking dad speak for you, man. Stop letting this nigga talk for you and do all this shit. Go get your dad. Your dad been there the whole time, taught you all this shit. The Floyd, why would you put that kid in the ring with a man with the experience of a Lamont Roach? That's some ego shit. Get your nuts out the game. Use your hand, boy.
I can tell you why. You ready for the reason why?
I'm listening. What's the reason?
Right, listen. I'm ready to tell you. Floyd a master at marketing, right? He know that shit wasn't happening. But that's the way for him to get people talking about coming out.
what I'm saying? He ain't really gonna put Carmelo in there. That's I would hope not. He would. You know he would not. Sometimes. Let me tell you why you know he won't. Let me tell you why you know he won't. Right? Because you just said the most profound thing you said is dad. He not putting that guy in there right now. Okay, but I'm saying just to throw it, out there and got people talking about it. Hold up, champ. Could that have been an invitation? Could that have been an invitation for Roach from Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, you can't fight Shorty, but you can fight me. No. Floyd was so that would have been an invitation. I know, but hold up, baby. So you basically saying Roach took the bait. You basically saying Roach took the bait. Okay. Yeah, we can look at it like that. Floyd ain't gonna fight Roach. Why not? I'm gonna tell you why not. Because Floyd is like a perfectionist. He want to know. He want his resume to be like, oh, I did this, I did. He don't want to be in there with no little fast guy, young guy, to make him look bad. That could potentially make him look bad. He don't want that. That's a saying that he don't want on his resume. He don't want that. And Lamar at this point could make him possibly look bad. Y'all talking about, Jay Leon, Sam Judah, y'all know Floyd. Yeah. Y'all know he don't want that. Floyd want things that he knows that he can dominate, that he can win easy. And he fought his boy Don Moore. Come on, man. Stop. Oh yeah. Stop. Shout out to Don Moore too. Shout out to Don too. Shout out to my man Don Moore. Yeah. Shout out to my man Don. And that's the difference, man. Tank can punch. I'm trying to get Floyd a little bit of something here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're trying. I'm giving him the credit. He's a master manipulator. He's a master manipulator, and he knows how to market what he wants to market. What he wants to market. How about this, right? And we all know this. Floyd was a much better fighter as Pretty Boy Floyd. Much more exciting fighter. But then he got to marketing himself as Money Mayweather. He started giving people what they want to see, showing people a flashy lifestyle. Okay, people get into that, and they jumped on the bandwagon. That's how he got the bread. It wasn't about his fighting skills, because he was fighting better and giving way more exciting fights as Pretty Boy Floyd. True story. Now, Jay Leon, I'm going to pass the baton to you. You go ahead and handle these two guys. I got to go pick my daughter up. So I see y'all. Neil, you got to let me know what's up, man. I mean, yeah, that's a great experience for great experience to work with a guy like Canelo. That's great. That's great. I would love to be a fly on the wall. I'd love to be a fly on the wall to catch a glimpse of that. Word. For sure. Tell me, is that like? Go ahead, my bad. Take real eyeballs. You gotta get real eyeballs and get them. Gotta get them. Yeah, for sure. Real good chance to see all that shit right there. Yeah. Tell me, do you feel like it makes a difference? Yes. Well, it makes a difference in being able to see a lot more punches coming at you. A bigger guy throwing a lot more, sharper and volume of punches. Yeah, that makes it a little difference. But still Crawford is still a different technical fighter than Boots is. You know what I'm saying? He's a different kind of technician. You know what I'm saying? He's more of a right there in your face, take away encounter, lock up, counter, counter, counter. You know what I'm saying? Which Boots is out of there, out of there, out of there, boom, 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 out of there. You know what I'm saying? A different kind of fight. Does it make sense for Canelo to work with him? Yes, it makes a lot of sense they work with him. But you know what I'm saying? Will it make a difference in the fight? I don't know. I don't know. I just think that it'll get Canelo more used to younger guys, faster hands. You know what I'm saying? Coming at him like that. Is he still gonna be able to deal with the different technical moves that Crawford is gonna do to him? I don't know.
Mm.
As far as work, I think that's real good work. I've seen a couple other guys also in camp with him. He seemed to have some good smoke in the gym. So yeah. But again, none of that equates to Terrence Crawford. You know what I mean? So it's still interesting, but you obviously see both these guys. They gonna leave no stone unturned.
Right. We seen him, just fight William Skull. Before that, Edgar Berlanga, Munguia, very active. We haven't seen Crawford since the, practically 400 plus days since Madrimov. Um, could that be a big factor in this fight? And then also when people see that Canelo actually bringing in guys like Jerron Boots Ennis, people are starting to say that, damn, he's starting to take this fight a lot more serious versus some of the other names that I just mentioned. What would you guys say?
I mean, we don't know who Crawford's up there working with. Crawford's not showing his team that he's training with, and even from my knowledge, Crawford has been training. He's been in the mountains. He's been, we've seen him go through different phases of afros, and then he cut his head down, and the shit grew back. You know what I'm saying? So we done seen that. You know what I mean? And we know stuff like that doesn't happen overnight. You know what I'm saying? So, he's been doing this. We've seen even his function weight of weight. We've seen him show the scale a couple of times, and he was up high, and then it showed him, he got back in shape, and he came back down low, then he went back up high again. You know what I'm saying? So he's definitely showing that he's getting, saturated to weight class and everything. So, like I said, we don't know who County Broad Crawford is training with. His work, one thing about that is, Canelo showed one of his H cards. If that's the H card right there, you know what I'm saying? He showed his H card. And then poker, you never supposed to show your cards. So, it, it's a great thing, but should he have showed it? We don't know. Wait for the fighting.
Mm, mm. Lots of things that's been trending on this topic is that Bernie from the Crawford team saying that they don't think that it was a good move, that Jerron Boots is sold out by doing that. Um, what's your thoughts on that? As far as Jerron Boots is selling out, because he's helping Canelo Alvarez in this fight.
Well, I don't agree. What's up, buddy?
Go ahead, Zach. Go first.
I don't know. I mean, I come from old school boxing, bro. I don't know. It ain't just for, we talking about Canelo, Terrence, yeah. But at the same time, what if Boots was like, hey, bro, this is my chance to see where the fuck I am. You know what I mean? I got a chance to have a camp with a guy is Canelo Alvarez. Let me see where the fuck I am. Yeah, I want to join camp. Obviously, I can help you, but you can also help me. I joined camps like that before. Emmanuel Stewart had us in camps. We wasn't getting paid. We was fucking there to get to work. You know what I'm saying? We was there to work. Yeah, they looked out for us, but at the same time, it was like, no, this shit for y'all too. Yeah. So you know what I mean? Like that's what made us good. We was in camps early as younger. With the champions that they were trained. And that shit helped us insanely, bro. So who knows? What if it's for him? His own shit. Yeah. Then nothing to do with Crawford. Yeah. People with this story made it personal, like, oh. Yeah. I mean, yeah. People can narrate something that everything is narrated. to look one way or to sound this way. Everything is narrated, literally. And they put the spin to it, and then people are like, "Oh man, he sold out. Did he sell out? When is he?" You got to think. You got to think. When will be the next time we get an opportunity at doing something like this? You know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? The opportunity coming around now. Why? So he's fighting him because he's fighting a black fighter. You know what I'm saying? So now, because he's fighting a black fighter, he got an opportunity to go in the camp with Canelo to work with a guy there. But who knows when Canelo going to fight another guy in the era or something around the stylistic like a Terrence Bud Crawford. You know what I mean? So this opportunity may never come back around. So for Boost, I don't think it was nothing malicious. I don't think that, you know what I'm saying? Me, you know, when I was fighting Jay Leon, I'm gonna tell you, I was down with going everywhere to spar with anybody. You know what I'm saying? I want to work with everybody, show up at anywhere, and let's get it in. I would never know just stay in my one gym and train. I'm trying to go everywhere to work with everybody just to learn. You know what I'm saying? So for Boost, this is a great opportunity for him. And you know, if I was Crawford, I wouldn't feel no way because one, we have two different type of styles. Number two, that's another whole type of different person. He's none of the animal that I am. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. And that's it. You know what I mean? So it wouldn't really mean anything. Right? You know, that I would look at it as my homie getting an opportunity at going in there and you know, shining and getting some good work.
Shout out to Floyd Schofield and his pops. What's going on?
What up? Yo, champ, what up, baby?
So now that we're on the topic, we'd like to ask you the same question.
I gotta hop off real quick, man. I'm in between grocery shopping and stuff, so you know. I get off there, but y'all go ahead. Floyd, man, continue your greatness. Y'all can keep it going, baby. Thank you, coach. You already know, man. Tell your dad hello. Zab, Mill, I'll get with y'all, boys. Y'all be safe, man.
Jay Leon love, my people.
Yeah.
Salute, salute. So what's going on, champ?
Much just out here about celebrating my birthday.
Oh man, happy birthday.
You know I had to give y'all an interview because I fuck with y'all.
Yeah.
I fuck with everybody else, but I had to give y'all something.
We're happy birthday, man. Happy birthday. How old are you now? What are you, 20? 23. Damn, you're still young.
I wasn't gonna give y'all nothing because I was cooling on a little, but you know, my dad was like, "We'll give y'all one." So I was like, "All right, cool."
Your dad's like, come on, you got a haircut. Let's do this. Let's do this.
See, Mill, now you throwing shots.
No, because the last thing you said on the show, I know it got you. Nah, the cut looked good. The cut looked good, bro.
I do remember. How's everything going on?
Good. Zab, you haven't talked to him since the big Tevin Farmer KO, man. What's your thoughts, man?
And he know, fire. You know, I said it. I said, congratulations. You know what I mean? Word. Yeah. We be handling this business. Amazing. Word. Keep it up.
Tell me.
Brooklyn right there too.
Yeah. So I had Lucas Bahdi on a little earlier today. I don't know if he was able to tune in. I talked to him a little bit about you guys because now that he is ranked number 1 in the WBA, I guess soon. And I talked to him about you guys because you guys are ranked number 2. I talked about why not a fight with you if you can't get in there with any of the champions. Obviously, Tank is busy with Jake Paul in the same time. So, I would like for you to check out the interview to see his response. But I mean, what you think about his performance last week and his ranking?
I'm not gonna speak too much on his ranking. He's number 6. He's number 5. Yeah. I ain't gonna speak too much on his ranking, but I mean, his fight was, in my opinion, mediocre. I feel like anyone could agree. I feel like he didn't really look his best. He could have, but you never know what he was going through in camp. So I ain't gonna crap on his performance, but if we do fight, he can't come in fighting like that. That's just my opinion. But congrats on him winning and winning that WBA title eliminator. Getting him close to a title shot. So and we'll see him soon. We'll see him soon. I tried to put things up for y'all because I can't speak. They got me on this little silence thing.
I tried to show y'all belt. Well, I gotta get you gotta give your dad some props because he's been talking about this before it happened. You know, as far as Tank fighting Jake Paul, I'm talking about like months before, and talking about your ranking and how you could possibly be fighting for a vacant belt. And that's why I asked Lucas because if that show that they had on Most Valuable Promotions, they said it was going to be eliminated for that WBA #1 ranking. That's why I asked. I don't know if they changed it, um, or or if it's true or not. I just don't think that they have a reputation of lying. They might be fighting for an interim, or either the world title, but it's in November. And he also responded to your Instagram story as well. Your reaction to his fight as well. So, you know, yeah, definitely check it out. I mean, but now that you said that that performance and you've seen it, I mean, with this big win coming off of Tevin Farmer, what do you see in that fight with you and Lucas?
Just a shutout. I mean, anybody who wants to fight, like I don't have nothing against Lucas. You know, he did what he had to do with Ashton. He slept Ashton. Kudos to him, but he can't fight. Like he can't fight. He just banks on one shot and one shot only. And in his last fight and his recent fights, he gets hit a lot because he's just too patient. Like I know it's good to be patient or not, but like Antonio Tarver said, he's patient to a fault. Like it's not a good type of patience. So I just feel like it's gonna be a shutout. I feel like I would stop him for sure.
Mm. Mm.
Let's get in there. He turned down the fight 2 times already. Yeah, though. So that's the crazy part. Fight this third time. Hopefully they like band-aided. If so, but if not, I'll take somebody in the top 3. I'm gonna go to him, but that's on him.
Yeah, and I did mention those. Go ahead.
It sounds like it's hard for you to get fights these days.
No, it's hard to get the champions in the ring. The champions are the skilled ones, like the current champions. Like I've been saying for years, what was going to happen. So Tank is going to retire. He's going to do what he do and make his money, but he earned that. He earned the right to not fight no tough young buck if he could just cash out. So Tank is going to lead the belt. We know we get in the belt. Um, we know we gotta fight Lucas or whoever's next. I want to fight Andy Cruz because we rank #3 in the IBF. Andy Cruz is over us, #2, and we're #1 in the WBA. So we coming for 2 belts this year and next year. So that's the projections right now, according to Golden Boy and WBA and IBF. Were you able to see Edwin De Los Santos's message today to you guys? No, he sent the message to us. What's wrong with him? He said that you guys lied on negotiations with him, and he really wants to make that fight happen. He's now with a new manager. He's actually signed with the same guy that Brian Norman signed with. And yeah, they're definitely going to try to put pressure on wanting to fight you, and that was the message that he put on his story today. To me, that's so far behind us because we coming for the belts. We ain't looking behind us anymore because we done all that. We did our grind. We took every fight they gave us. Now it's time for Floyd to get a title shot. I mean, everybody ducking him. For real, like the Tank, like the Shakur, and them coming up with excuses. And now they ain't fighting on ring to protect Shakur Mason. So it's like the champions are ducking. That's all that nonsense.
See that picture of Edwin? That man far off from fighting me at 135. Come on now, stop it. He's not even disciplined, bro.
Yeah, Edwin don't want no smoke. And I'm telling you, a lot of people, everything I said was the truth in the past, and that's why a lot of people didn't like me because they're not used to the truth. They like, oh, his dad is too far, but everything I said is true and it's happening, and everybody get to see it, and they got to bite their word. So Edwin don't want none of us.
He really don't.
He don't want none. It ain't nobody. I think the only one who could kind of keep up, but he's too young right now, is Mason. Yo, don't you? No, I said keep up. I didn't disrespect you. I didn't say he would beat us, but I said the only one who could keep up, at least go a couple of rounds. Yeah, once he matures.
Competitively.
Right, because they both been doing it since tiny kids. We've been in the amateurs with them, every sparring with them. So we know he got just as much education as Floyd in that ring. But that's about the only one. So tell me, what like you did mention a while back once again that Tank is not going to rematch Roach and he's going to fight Jake Paul. What's your reaction to all this back and forth with you know Javante not filling the rematch clause and just fighting Jake Paul and that whole situation and reaction of the fight itself?
I feel people just, I don't know, people got issues because the 200 million mandatory or either go fight for 5 million. It's a no brainer. Like, what's a no brainer fight? A hard fight. And with prize fighters, they prize fighters. Right. The prize is big, and he's gonna retire soon. So you got 200 million right here, and you're about to retire soon, or either $5 million. Wait a minute. Kid said he disagreed. Why did he disagree? I think it's just from a fighter standpoint. On top of that, he got a draw. It's not like you won. Like you won and you gonna go fight Jake Paul. You got a draw, man. You gotta go get that back. It was a cherry pick. I mean, yeah, it was a cherry pick, and you looked, and you didn't look good. So you gotta get it back. Let me ask you a question, kid. So if you had a chance to go get it back or go take the $100 million fight, the $200 million fight, what would you do? I'm going to get it back. You go get it back. That's why I'm running the business. You're going to get it back. I'm going to get it back because that fight's always going to be there. It's Tank. He's always going to be there for like the next 3 years. Probably he's going to be there. So go get it back. I mean, at the end, in case he lose, who Tank? Then he went and he tried. Oh hell no! Fucking try. See, my team, they be
Try.
they lucky they got a fighter like me. I'm just saying. Here you go.
Mm. Mm.
Yeah, I think Roach was a cherry pick on home. He's not ranked in the top 10, so everybody talk about for him to fight at 135. Right, he's a 130-pound guy. He's not even ranked at 135, so it's a cherry pick. Why don't they fight somebody ranked in the top 5? That's what it comes down to. Yeah, wait, like now Shakur want to fight this little guy. It's like, what about 1, 2, or 3? Y'all not gonna pick 1, 2, or 3 or nothing. Y'all just gonna jump to a whole nother weight class. And the guy that's not ranked in this weight class, he didn't win. He never shouldn't have had to fight. He only picked Roach to avoid you. It is what it is. Number one, and you pick Roach. Although we are mandatory. We hold 2 belts. We are mandatory, but they keep going over kids. So that's all that is. So I don't really care about the Roach thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to fight Roach.
He Floyd would destroy Roach. Roach too small. So he go ahead. Roach too small.
Is
I
that
know that for a fact.
is that a step up from Farmer?
No, Javante is a step up from Farmer. Knocking out the boogeyman of the Shakur is a step up for us. All these other guys. Why, bro? If they say that Roach just, some say he beat Javante, then he's a tough fighter. I mean, shouldn't that be like a? He's not ranked. He's not in the top 10. He's not even ranked. We going for the title. Why would we go back? He already put a performance on and showed the world something. He showed the world that he is in championship level. You know what I mean? So he is a factor right now in the sport, in the game. I mean, wouldn't he be somebody that you guys would go after? It'd be just to show, okay, here's a fight that you fought and people said this and then you didn't get a rematch, so we fought him and we beat him. Now, you don't worry about going to prove to people because there's billions of people on this planet. You're not going to be able to prove to everybody. He's not ranked in the top 10 where we at on none of the governing bodies. We going for the belts. We're not worried about a Roach. There's going to be a million Roaches along our journey. People that the world say we're supposed to fight. But right now, we're in position to gain something that will create generational wealth for his kids. We break all the generational curses once we get those belts. So we're not looking at a Roach. Roach can't help us right now. Them titles can. And if Roach want to move up to 135, he can always campaign to come get a fight. But right now, he's not even in the top 10. We want the people that's here within the top 5. So, and Roach got a fight coming up against Kamel because he's going to be the mandatory. So he got his hands full already. So unless he's going to avoid him and just drop the title and come to 135.
Kamel ranked up like that?
Yeah, you hear about the mandatory soon. That keep winning like he needs to do.
I don't think Cuomo can make 130.
That's what he fight at, isn't it?
He's been fighting at 135 for the past like couple fights.
No, he hasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, couple of fights. That's it. But he campaigns at 130. That's why Floyd calling out Roach at 130.
That's where he wants to get his first title shot at 30.
Roach got his belts at. Yeah, that's where he's champion. So Roach is too small for Floyd. Whether he did good against Tank, Tank ain't Floyd, and Floyd ain't Tank.
So
It's a different type.
your thoughts on Shakur saying, "Hey, if he don't fight Teal, he would fight Roach." Not a good fight.
Shakur just market. He talks shit to market. Shakur don't want to fight nobody. That's why he never fought nobody. He's been talking this shit forever, but haven't fought a top A-level fighter. That's just their marketing way. That's how they market, man. That's that side. They call out people, then the negotiations break down, or some shit happens on the sideline. You know, these dudes don't want to fight nobody like that. They want to pack. He's not gonna fight Roach. Hell no, he ain't gonna make no money for Roach. Roach team is not giving that much
Shakur.
money that Shakur's asking.
You talking about Shakur and Roach? What do you think about Floyd?
Which Floyd? Which Floyd?
I'm gonna ask the same question to your son. As far as what do you think about Shakur saying, he would want Teofimo first, if not Lamont Roach?
See, I want to say this, Mills. I ain't gonna lie. You really think you slick? Because I wasn't even supposed to be doing interviews, and you got an interview out of me. So I will say you good at that. Go ahead and ask your question. He just asked, how do you feel about Shakur saying he'll fight Roach if he don't fight Tia? Honestly, I really don't care. Like that business has nothing to do with me. If Shakur fight Roach, I feel like Shakur is only taking the fight because he know Roach is small, and that's probably a 60 win for Shakur. I think he'll beat Teal. Yeah. Teal Shakur last. Oh, I'm not saying he's gonna stop Teal, but he's gonna outbox Teal. Teal can't beat. Like, oh my God, Sandor Martin almost. I did think beat him, but yeah, anything doing with other fighters, Shakur, all these other dudes that ain't in my what I'm focused on, I don't care about it, honestly, because it's getting to the point where all the talking back and forth on social media is getting corny. Like, I'm just ready to fight. I'm ready to get my title shot and then unify with all these other fighters. But if the fight do happen, I will watch as a boxing fan. I would like to see the outcome of that. And like I said, Roach did look good on his last fight. I think Tank wasn't how he was supposed to be because I feel like he didn't have Calvin and probably didn't do the right things in training camp. That ain't Roach's fault. Roach looked good, and I would like to see the fight. But do I care for it? No.
Now you guys said that you guys have some news. Can you guys spit it out now, or do you have to wait?
I just told you the news. Y'all just didn't read between the lines. I told
Oh,
y'all.
you doing that shit again?
I told y'all Luke is gonna be fighting us. If y'all can read between that line, I showed y'all the video of the belts when they decided to release the world. And
I just got off with Lucas. He just when I meant
Lucas, I told my Alpha. Lucas get the fight for Tank's title, right?
yeah.
Lucas is gonna fight us. So y'all can't read between that line. Wait, I gotta see this interview because I want to hear. Like I put on the NBA sent us a belt. We won the Continental. The belt we got was in the Continental. So in time, I'm not gonna say too much, but in time y'all will see
I'm
what the move that's happening.
because I legitly mentioned it to him. That's why. Smash the like button, man. Talk to me, Soup. Talk to me.
Like, listen, man, good price coming out. Who said boxing dead? Okay, there y'all go. It was freezing up.
You're back.
So that just announced that we could be fighting for the title. So
We couldn't hear what you said for the last like 6 seconds.
I said we're gonna be fighting for the world title soon. That's the big announcement. That we fighting for the title. I don't know whether he's gonna vacate. Congratulations. Congratulations. Or how it's working. But Tank ain't coming back to 135.
No. Speaking.
Tank ain't coming back. Nah. He ain't coming back to 135.
Okay. Okay. I like this.
He just gotta make the announcement. Him and the WBA gotta make the announcement after this fight. It's going 140, 147. He out of 135.
Okay. Okay. This is interesting.
So Floyd gotta fight Lucas for his belt.
You gotta fight Lucas for his belt. So is there like a time frame? I asked Lucas if it would have possibly be on the Jake Paul and Tank undercard, and he said he doesn't know if he'll be ready for that. Was it anything talks of that date per se?
Nah, he might duck. Knowing him, he gonna probably not want to take the fight, but we fight in November, the end of November,
Oh, okay,
December.
okay, November, December.
That's what I think this fight gonna be. They waiting for Lucas. He had to win, and now they gotta wait for his next move. So I'm waiting to hear what they're gonna do. If not them, then the next person. You gotta wait for that article. So yeah. So that's about it. She's gonna fight for the title and get out to the title. And then see if Shakur want to take the fight because they've been ducking. We want Shakur. That's who he want. He said that's who he want. We did our part. I don't know why Shakur ducking. We not in the hospital no more. We didn't pull out that fight. All that nonsense they started. We should be rightfully in line to have that fight. We did our part. We was in line to have a fight. It is what it is. Why y'all running and scared and grabbing Mason? Give us Shakur. Shakur don't got nobody else to fight right now. So that's on them. So I don't want nobody in media thinking we want to fight Shakur. We called for that fight. They saying Jay Prince, we not having that fight. Turkey said y'all not allowed to fight over here. Y'all not having that fight. So his bosses, Shakur bosses, won't allow him to fight. Our team follow what we say. We say we want to fight. All right, where do we sign it? So he don't have that luxury like us. He got to answer to Turkey, and Turkey say nah. They couldn't protect.
Mm. Mm.
So I don't think they're gonna have a fight with T.O. either because he don't mess with T.O. Turkey. So I think that's all smoke and mirrors. No, he said T.O. can't fight on his card no more. So why are you calling out a fight from somebody that can't fight on the card that they ain't even gonna allow you to fight? So that's just the smoke and mirrors.
But maybe it doesn't happen on a turkey card.
He belonged to Turkey. What do you mean?
Oh, he belongs
They
in
said that
Turkey,
him and Mason
yo,
belonged to Turkey. When they became that
yo.
ambassadors, they signed to that man and that company.
Damn.
He got dealings with Matchroom and Jay Prince. All of them is signed under that Turkey umbrella. We on a whole different side. We on the Golden Boy side of the street. It's two different sides. So to me, it's kind of good because it's like a rivalry. We don't like their side, and their side don't like our side. From Oscar to all of them. So yes, we want to put on a good fight. We hope it builds up and they have a Golden Boy against Turkey ring fight. And yeah, but all right, against Shakur. Yeah, but hold on. All right, isn't Oscar and Turkey partners? Nah, not at all. How they do business? They did business. Not at all.
What they not doing? No.
Remember, Dana White and Oscar is not. They not cool. So somebody go to my enemy and do business with my enemy ain't my friend. If my friend go on that side and give my enemy financial resources to try to topple my business, as I looked him out, gave him a belt, a magazine, everything to stand on his own, you think me and you gonna be cool doing business together like that? Like, yo, you played me out. I gave you the belt. I gave you the magazine. I told we was forming this one to be gonna start this thing and do, and you go and get MMA. So that's where that at. So it's a rivalry. It's a rivalry. We just happen to be caught in the middle of the whole shit. We didn't know their thing was gonna go the way that it's going. We was caught in the middle. If y'all knew all the shit we went through and why we went through that shit, it's because we caught in the middle. That's it. Because we caught in the middle of two very powerful people that need to finish their issues with each other on whatever business dealings they had. So it is what it is. Oscar gonna come out victorious though.
He said Oscar's gonna come out victorious though.
Yeah, Oscar know how to build champions. That's one thing you can't take. The knowledge of building a champion and running Oscar lasted the test of time. There's so many new ones who came and tried to do this from 50 Cent to everybody else and they crumble. They look good in the beginning with all the money. They look all good. But when the test of time, Oscar the only one who proved that he could build champions, work with champions in last decades. So I wish TKO good, but we want to fight Shakur. If you don't want to fight, keep going.
So it sounds like Dana took Oscar's spot.
No, he didn't take his spot. I think that, and this is just me speculating. I think that words was between him. Like if we met,
Well, for that league he did though. For that TKO league he did.
Right. He stepped on his toes. That's all that was. And I don't understand the reason for it. It ain't me to understand it. but it caused a rivalry.
Yeah.
And it's always gonna be a rivalry between Golden Boy and Ring Man. Regardless, that ain't gonna die down because they destined to try to ruin each other. That's it. One want to take over. So
And you've seen that with the Frank Warren and Eddie Hearn. Like they do that. You know, he's been doing that with the promoters, making that rivalry. So that's good. That's good for boxing, I believe. You know what I mean?
I guess
No?
it's just gonna cause division. People not gonna fight people again. The same thing that they said they was in the business giving all this money to do, they doing the opposite. Now they separating it. They just wanted to form a business. Now they going back into separation. Or where promoters only do it over here, you got it. They doing the same thing they've been doing.
The money's running out?
Nah, their money will never run out. But as far as that go, but just because you have money don't mean you have the culture.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who try to make money culture vultures, and they can't tune in with our people. Boxers are still boxers. You can flash all the money you want, but when it comes down to what they do, and once boxers realize what they do, and then I think that's all going to stop. They trying to put a cap on boxers. They don't want boxers making hundreds of millions of dollars or more. They don't want that for brown folks. So they try to put a ceiling on it, a salary on it, and people don't see what's happening. They just, oh yeah, he's throwing up money. No, he's building something to give you a ceiling. And then they want to control it where it's not going to be lawyers, managers no more and promoters. The way the promoter be the manager and everything. They want to remove the Ali Act so they can control you as a slave and put a cap on you. But some people gonna go for that. I stay on the side where I'm a contractor and can make my own money. And nobody can tell me how much I can make. And and I like what Tank did. He showed it don't matter about their side. You can make as much money as you want. And I'm glad Oscar formed with MVP to do deals. So that's our partner over there. So, and they got their partners over there. But our people smart. Our people smart. If they want to get paid $50,000 a show to risk their life, have fun. I'd rather get $1 million or $2 million to risk our life opposed to 50,000.
I like this, man. This is interesting. What you guys think about Crawford and Canelo?
Canelo about stopping. If you don't know, you never know what's in the meat. You never know what's in the meat. Don't do that. Nah, you never know what they're gonna allow. Canelo about stopping. The chance that Canelo.
You see Floyd? Floyd said, "Don't do that."
Nah, he was trying to be petty. I'm like, don't do that. No, because you never know. Man, I learned. Chan, why you say that, Chan? Why you say that, Chan? Well,
Yeah, my boy's knocked out over there.
Just a Canelo fan. And then on two, I just feel like Canelo's size and experience is gonna come into play. I would love to see Terrence Crawford win that fight though, because then we could put him on like probably one of the best ever. But do I think he's gonna win? Nah, I don't. But I would love to see him win. Like my heart wants Crawford to win, but my mind's telling me Canelo. So I'm gonna go with my mind. Yeah. Who is the guy that signed to Turkey now? Like who is the guy who signed to Turkey? Is it Canelo or is it Crawford?
Shit.
Crawford signed to them?
I don't think they signed. I don't think neither of them are signed.
No, isn't it both, right? Yeah, they won't be fighting if they're not signed somewhere. Crawford. Yeah. Crawford.
It's like David Benavidez. He ain't signed to them. He's just fighting on that card. He's a PBC fight.
I don't think Canelo signed to Turkey.
Yeah.
So Canelo I think Crawford did sign Crawford. Crawford signed to Turkey. So Canelo just gotta be careful what he eat and drink. And keep it in Vegas, bro. Oh, it's in Vegas? All right, cool. So he should be good. He should be good. Nah, for real, these people got money. You'll be surprised who can slide some in your drink. When you warn against people with money and they making hundreds of millions and betting hundreds of millions, man, these people can do anything. And it's that real. These people want to win. So if they got Crawford, Canelo better be on his P's and Q's. On everything, on what he eat, drink, how he moves, everything. Everything. Because any type of way they can weaken you to have the advantage, they will. Well, Canelo by stoppage, like I said.
He said.
I say Crawford, me personally. Crawford is one of my favorite fighters. Y'all always knew that. So one of my favorite fighters. I'm not a switch coach, but they just gotta be careful. Y'all can see sometimes my dad be tripping. because I don't know what just to say something like that. Canelo.
So do you think Jaron Ennis being in camp makes a difference?
Great. I will say though, great sparring partner to have for I probably feel like that's the best fighter you can get to mimic Terrence Crawford. Do I think it's gonna help? No, because Ennis is not no Terrence Crawford at all. What do you feel, man? What do you feel about that? Because you the experience one. What do you think is getting more use out of the sparring with Boots and Canelo? Is it Canelo for the thing, or is it Boots is getting the experience of being in there with one of the greatest fighters? Can you repeat that question? Do you get the most experience, Boots or Canelo? I feel like Canelo. I mean, Boots is getting the most experience out of that sparring. Yeah, me too. It's Canelo. Like he's been in there since he was 15, so he's gonna learn so much. Yeah. And Canelo probably did so much of that sparring that Boots ain't seen yet. As far as amateur or pro. So I feel like it's gonna benefit Boots more than Canelo, in my opinion. Yeah, that's true.
Senior said he said, what do you think about it?
Me, I'm going CrossFit. I'm going CrossFit. And if Canelo feet is not prepared, if Canelo feet is not right, and he can't keep up, I got CrossFit by stopping.
Oh my goodness gracious!
I'm gonna take that advice only because you're a Zab. So yeah, I'll take that. But if anyone else says that, okay. Yeah, I got CrossFit too, Zab. I think it's gonna be like. You think it's gonna be like Mar versus Canelo? It's gonna be that fight, but with a tad with two dashes more of some more hot pepper. What? Boy, why? No, why? After that fight, we hit on the enemy.
Hell yeah!
Let's go. Hell yeah! He loves the inside game too. Crawford gonna love the inside game. I give him that. I feel like he's a better inside fighter than Canelo. Yeah, he gonna back Canelo up on the inside, like back up. They gonna say, "Oh shit." Man, well, we gonna see. I know it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
I know it's gonna win. So what's that's coming up? He said that's coming up. But it's fights in 2 weeks. Said the fights in 2 weeks to 3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the only exciting fight coming up in boxing.
Well,
Canelo and Crawford.
well, I think that Devin Haney and Brian Norman fight's pretty hot too.
Yeah. Ah, shit.
What you think?
That's gonna be a good. That's gonna be a good fight. Depending if Devin get hit, it's night. Nah. I don't know. Devin get hit, but Devin can box it. That's what I'm saying.
With a pillow and a blanket? With a pillow and a blanket?
Oh, Devin or Norman?
I'm hearing what you saying. You saying if Devin don't get hit, it's gonna be night.
No, what I'm saying is if Devin do get hit with a clean flush one, but Devin got enough boxing skill to be able to win it without getting hit. Right. It's all on Devin. If he want to get, want to stand in there and bang to try to impress the fans, then he's dumb. He can use his boxing skills and don't even care people try that he hit and not get hit. But it's all on how Devin come. I want to exchange with Brian Norman stand there. I'm telling y'all, that. He said he grew up with Brian. Yeah, Brian, we knew Brian since he was younger. He definitely are. But
You sparred him?
Devin gotta be. Nah, there is this one story though. Brian is like a couple years older than me, so I think like I was like maybe like 9. He was probably like 14 maybe. And my dad was like, "You wanna go get some work with him?" I'm seeing him work. Mind you, I'm 9. I'm probably like
He's 24. He's 24 right now.
24?
Yeah, he's 24.
Oh, he was just bigger than me then. Oh well, I remember my dad was like, "You want to get in there with him?" I was like, "Hell no, you tripping? What? No, because he was like young, but he was sparring like older men, grown men, putting them more there behind." Yeah, so I was like, my dad tripping. I was like 90 something.